I'm so scared. Let's just get into it, because if I pace around the room and brush my lashes one more time, they might fall off. I can post a lot of good love quotes all day, but y'all are never gonna believe me until I tell you what I've been through. And I want to sit here with you guys, homie to homie, and reintroduce myself. My name is Chelsko. My real name is Chelsea. I go by Chelsko because that's what my dad calls me. So, let me just start off by saying that the biggest lie social media has painted about me, and I have allowed, is that I am some rich Malibu girl. This is not the case. I am painted as a Nepo baby or a trust fund baby because I grew up in Malibu. Not the case. My family is a middle America family. My dad is incredibly talented, but guess what? The business world is brutal. I went into college because of sheer will. We didn't have money at the time when it came time for me to go to college. I applied to like 25 different schools and was lucky enough to get grants to go to a Christian college. Within about a year, those grants were dried up, and the last 3 years of my college career, I just racked up a bunch of debt. So I came back, moved back from Boston to California with big dreams. And the biggest first lesson that I learned is that you learn in college how to handle rejection, but they do not teach you how to handle false hopes. I remember just having been fresh off the plane. I was on a run the next day. A guy pulled up to me and handed me his business card. And he says, you know, I want to use you in a commercial or something. You're very athletic. I fall right into the trap, get lunch with him, and he very quickly basically tells me, you are an innocent girl and all you need to do is just like completely let go of all of your morals on public television. It'll be a great show and I'm going to make a star out of you. Thankfully, I had my wits about me enough to be like, no. We pitched a show to Warner Bros. That I wanted to call Diamond in the Rough. The point was that I wasn't like the rest. The show, unfortunately, did not get picked up because they already had something kind of like it. But this was my first lesson of many, unfortunately, where I realized that, like, this is a dirty town. And we'll say that they're producers, even if they're not, just to get lunch with a girl or get them to come home with them or get them to do whatever. I'd overheard men in the industry literally saying, just tell her you're a producer or a director, like, you'll get what you want. That was the rude awakening when I came back to Los Angeles and just had no idea how fast pride comes before the fall, because I was at a place where I just thought that I was this virgin who didn't drink coming out of college and that I was unstoppable. The Lord, he said, bet. You think you can do it alone? You think you can do it without me? You think that you were buying your salvation with your virginity and with being sober, and that you were better than the rest of the people that I've made? Bet. So, trigger warning for the rest. It's gonna get a little dark, but hang in there with me. There's a happy ending. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to be alive. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned for part 2.